Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I just had to rush off because I realised the door to this room had swung open because it's a bit windy and my window's open. So I had to rush over, block the door with a PC case, because that's... Wait a minute, is my mic okay? Yeah, my mic was having a slightly loose moment. It's fine. How is everyone doing? Hey Luminary, thank you for being first. Soul, thank you for being second. I hope you're both doing well. Yeah, how's everyone doing? How have your weeks been? Been a few days? Normally here... Yeah, Monday was the last stream. Today is Thursday. Hey Catters, how are you doing? I'm doing well, a little chilly. It's cooled down a little bit here, but I'm not gonna... Well, I would never complain if it cooled down because I like the cooler weather. But next week, we're not meant to go full heat wave, but it's meant to get warm again. And I have mixed feelings on that matter. But here we are. Yeah, I kind of, at the moment, this is my kind of temperature, because the kind of temperature it is at the moment, it's kind of like 1920, which is perfect for me, because it means you start doing something outdoors, you warm up, it's nice. Next week, I think it's going up to kind of 27, 28 centigrade, which I like low 20s. That is my favourite. I'm doing okay, still waking up. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, it's 10:30 AM here, so yep, totally valid. The steady, I was going to say 7 centigrade would have been a bit alarmingly low. 17 centigrade, but that's nice. Yeah. But yeah, how have the last few days been for everyone? What have I been up to? Let's see. Tuesday I actually got to go out because, as we know, I've got the ankle issues. The ankle is going better, steadily going better. I'm definitely at the rebuilding stage. But I realised my foot still doesn't quite fit into my regular trainers because I always wear Nike trainers. And if anyone's worn them before, they are always quite a tight fit. That's why I like them, because they cling to your feet well. But if you've got a bit of a damaged ankle and everything's a bit swollen, that's not ideal. So Tuesday I went out for a bit, went to a shoe shop, got some new shoes that actually fit while still giving me some support. So they're going to be my temporary shoes for a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of them, but they'll do the job well, and they mean I can walk more, and I've already walked more because my joints aren't getting ravaged by truly sucky shoes. So that's it. We have 16 centigrade here. Rain sucks. Bad luck. Hey Hannah, how are you doing? How have you been lately? But yes, I've got new shoes. I've been walking a bit more. I'm doing well. I'm up to... Last couple of days I've been walking about 5,000 or 6,000 steps a day. Across kind of, not necessarily with a specific walk, but kind of just moving around more. So it's going well. I mean, my average before all this was kind of 10,000 a day. So there's a bit of room to go. But at least it's going in the right direction. My foot is still fairly bruised and swollen. So it's, yeah, it's all not quite baby steps, toddler steps, tween steps, maybe tween steps. We can go with that. I'm okay, thank you. How are you doing? Unfortunately, I've missed a lot of stream. That's okay, Hannah. I mean, for one thing, you have your own life. You're allowed. I mean, obviously, I'll be keeping it on my attendance record and going, okay. But no, I hope you've had a nice summer so far, Hannah. I hope everything's going well for you. Sanguru is here to make us all very, very anxious. Not because of Sanguru themselves, because of Sonic Grounds. Attendance record me. No, Sanguru, you're doing okay. I mean, you're traumatizing everyone when you enter chat, but you are doing well. I just bought my 1,000 watt power supply. The new build is slowly coming together. Nice. Good job, Luminary. Sharing a win. Spent the last 2 hours or so cleaning my bathroom. Wow. Fed the kids and now enjoying simple chicken salad and 0% alcohol beer. And I'm on vacation. Guys, you were living the dream. You were doing that lovely combination of productive stuff, but also looking out for yourself and making sure you're having a nice time. So that is good. I'm glad for you. Yeah, that is good. But yeah, when I went out Tuesday, I also went out for lunch, so that was quite nice. I've been out for food in 3 weeks because of the foot. I was going to say the food, the foot. So yeah, slowly getting there. Today for a change, my car is in my garage, because as we all know, it's been a long ongoing thing of about 7 weeks of back and forth across 2 different garages. It is kind of Judgment Day today. There's a very plausible thing that they're trying today, which sounds like it will fix it, but I've said that like 20 times in the last 7 weeks. But I'm tentatively hopeful. I don't know what's going to come of it ultimately, but I'm tentatively hopeful, because you got to go in with these things with the attitude of being tentatively hopeful, and yes. That's all I'm going to say of that. But there is a very, very slim chance that they phone while I'm streaming. So if they do, the stream could end a little bit suddenly. I don't think it's that likely, because the job's going to take about 2 hours. They did collect it about 9 AM, but it's a big deal. They've got lots of other stuff. I would be surprised if I was first in the queue. But just as a heads up, really. Next purchase for the build will be 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. Oh, that's going to be so expensive. Not to be that person, but I'm so glad that when I bought my PC 18 months ago, I didn't need 64 gigabytes of RAM, and I originally went, should I just get 32? And I thought, no, I'm going to future-proof. I'm going to go 64. I'm going to go all in. And I had no idea that RAM prices were going to go quite so crazily priced. And I'm so glad I did. The only thing I wish I'd done is I should have bought more storage. Because I bought, I think it was 2 terabytes of storage, and I thought that's plenty. Again, not realising that storage prices were going to go through the roof as well. So that was my letdown, but at least I got all the RAM I could need for a while. Which kidney are you selling? Both of them and a lung? Yeah, you might need to sell both lungs. I haven't checked the prices in a little bit. 3.5 terabytes. Yeah, I wish I'd gone for 4, really. But I did well on the RAM front, and to be honest, I don't need everything installed at once. I'm just being lazy, and I like to have lots of games installed. But on the other hand, by having lots of games installed, I get easily distracted. So, yeah, it's one of those things. But yeah, anyway, final tiny announcement. Tomorrow's stream is going to start a little bit later than originally planned, because we were going to start at 10 AM UK time. We are going to start probably 10:30 AM. I need to know, I'll know last minute, because I have a hospital appointment, a phone hospital appointment, but it's at 9:40 AM. I'm never going to be able to go for, even if it's a quick hospital appointment, which I don't think it's going to be, I'm not going to be able to go straight into streaming at 10 AM. So probably 10:30 AM is probably it. Maybe 11 AM. I'll figure it out. Oh, no worries, Luminary. It's nothing to kind of worry about. It's just kind of a routine thing. But thank you. Not to brag, but my new motherboard will have 5 M2 slots. Plenty, so that's a lot. Zangara, I feel like you will be somebody who will be there going, I have enough storage to make my own data center. That is my gut instinct. But yeah, sometime I'll just buy another hard drive, but I'm just being lazy, and I can't be bothered to uninstall things. That's kind of it. But anyway, everyone, Sanguru has all the storage, so you know what to do. Don't get me started on data center. No, that's fair. Anyway, today we're going to play a bit of Stardew. Last stream, we made Harvey our boyfriend. Big news. Still not. I feel a terrible person. I'm still not entirely sure if I really wanted Harvey to be my boyfriend, or if it was just Harvey was available. And I am worried that there's a lot of relationships that I fear have started on that of, well, they were there. But while we're involved with Harvey, we're going to see if we can get married. I looked up a little bit on what I need to do to get married. And I think about it, I've totally forgotten literally everything that was involved. Because heaven forbid I would remember anything I read. That's not for me. Hey, Gloel, how are you doing? I can ship a hard drive to you if you really want to see. Sound Guru is a hard drive expert, everyone. I'm ignorant and silly, but where does one use lots of storage space nowadays? Off the top of my head, I would guess video editors. They also use up tons of storage. Well, actually, photographers, I'm guessing. That must build quite. We are comparing storage sizes, Baconi. How you doing? I think I married Harvey in a playthrough once. He was just, yeah, he's fine. He's just a little bit, he's a bit boring, isn't he? I have about 10 terabytes spinning, and maybe 15 terabytes in HDD sitting about. You're doing good. Hold on, I'm just checking something while I ramble. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I am just a little bit concerned that basically I'm hanging out with Harvey because he was keen. Right. I've looked up what we need to do. We need to. This is more complicated than actual marriage. We need to get a mermaid's pendant from an old mariner who can be found on rainy days at the tidal pools on the beach. That feels. Why can't we just buy a ring from somewhere and it's all good? That's very specific. Okay, we'll do that. My friend married Harvey on our shared farm. Okay, that's good then. Maybe we're all settling for Harvey because he's a safe bet. 12 terabytes for NASA. Okay, yeah, we all. Okay. Everyone, you got a good amount of storage. I'm proud of you all. You have more storage than I do. Good job. My week has been good. Trip over Sunday to Tuesday was fun, but now I'm catching up on everything I left behind. Oh, it's annoying that you leave stuff. You have to catch up. That's the annoying thing about being an adult, isn't it? Where it's, oh no, I've got to go back to normality, and now I've got to do this and that, and She liked him because of their shared love of coffee. That's a good. I think that's quite. I mean, it's not a lot of romance. Granted, I've been out of dating and boyfriends for a while, but isn't that kind of how it works? Where it's, hey, you like this, I like this too, and then you go from there. I saw you'd got a Stardew achievement where you basically made friends with loads of people. I did. What was the achievement? It was like 20 people or something. I have been a social butterfly. Yeah, 5-heart friend level with 20 people. 16.2% of people have this achievement. I'm quietly proud of myself there. I made up for being very antisocial for a really long time. Did good. Everyone likes me in Stardew. I'm sad I didn't replace the 512 NVMe SSD before the price. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, so we're going to dive into some romancing. I was going to kind of loosely tie it into the fact that I managed to pause my streaming dating apps for a while. Well, I couldn't walk and I didn't have a car because I thought kind of limited. You need to be able to walk and you need to be able to drive to meet up with people. And so I reactivated it on. Guys, thank you for the streak. Thank you very much. Oh, it is raining. That's perfect timing. Yeah, I reactivated it on Tuesday and actually got a match surprisingly quickly. So we've started talking. I'm doing my usual where I immediately think, I don't know, I kind of like my life as it is. We'll see how it goes. Watch this space. If it's anything like previous times, what will happen is we'll talk for a bit and then they'll just unmatch me. And I will never quite know why, and I'll just go, oh, okay. But we shall see. Ooh, don't punch the ground. No frustration. We're going to go propose to, well, I don't know if we're going to go propose to people today, but we're going to put the things in motion. We got an ancient fruit. We needed an ancient fruit. I have a sad feeling we need more than one ancient fruit. But it's a start. Brain doesn't always want to deal with change, even if a change could be good. Yeah. Also, I am very protective of my peace these days. And how are we doing with the dinosaur egg? Because that seems to be... Yay, last time we got a dinosaur egg. It is all go in Stardew at the moment. Yeah, we'll see how things go. It's the curse of... When I kind of look at my plans for, like, the next year... I've got kind of lots of plans, and admittedly I'm there going, do I want somebody involved amongst that? And I'm there going... Eh. But then on the other hand, it would probably be quite nice to have somebody around. So we'll see how it goes. How it goes. It's very early. Like I said, they'll probably end up matching me at some point. What are we doing? We're gonna set up some cheese and egg. Yeah, set up a cheese and the mayo. Don't shoot me, Sanguru. What did I do? Okay, we're going to sell some stuff. Not the ancient fruit. Not the ancient fruit. Just going to keep saying not the ancient fruit. Because we need that stuff. Let's drop off the hay too in the silo. Then we're going to go see about getting this mermaid pendant thingy. Technical term. I'll probably unmatch me with at some point. Do the self-confidence. I'm only speaking from experience. It's happened an alarming amount of times. And in my defence, it hasn't necessarily upset me or anything. It's just... you end up a little bit cynical where you think, wonder how that lasts. But fair point. Yeah, mayo, guys. We're doing all the mayo. So I got greedy and I thought I could wait for the CPU prices to go down low before going to DDR5. And now I'm stuck on Intel LGA 1700 with DDR4, which is still good. But damn man, did I wish I could have missed the whole 400% RAM price. Yeah, it is crazy. I priced up my PC and it is now worth more than when I bought it. And that's not how that's meant to work. PCs are meant to depreciate over time. They're not meant to be worth more. Yeah, it's wild. I decided if my husband dies, I'm being single with a herd of dogs, or date women or fellow MB folks. There. Yeah. I mean, I suppose ultimately, on the other hand, in my eyes, I'm thinking, well, actually, it's probably quite good to just be... I'm not going to be kind of desperate. I mean, desperate actually isn't my word, but what I mean is I'm not going to be so keen to not be single. I'm going to be there going, yeah, there's a massive red flag there, but let's pretend it's not there, and, you know, that might help, actually. Because certainly in the past I have had a history of being very bad at ignoring red flags, because I've wanted it to work. Hey, on that note, let's go buy a mermaid pendant. Old Mariner, I've got this old amulet to sell, but something tells me, oh, you're not ready for this. Oh, we got to go woo him a bit more. Yeah, or maybe we have to max out the hearts. Okay, we'll get there. He will love us. That sounded threatening. I only meant it partially threatening. Paid 3k price tag and got about 400 off. It's a solid computer though. Saving for RAM. I paid 1.3k euros for my gaming laptop 2 years ago. It only has 16 gigabytes RAM, but it runs every game it's published for PS5. Pretty good. As long as PS5 is around, I can run most of the game. That's pretty good then. I'm not very charming, but I can charm through food. Oh, I bet you are charming. I doubt very much you are charming people solely through your food. It's going to be more than that. Harvey, have some eel. That's such a nice gift, thank you. Honestly, I just want to get on with marrying you. Don't question it. Imagine having a patient's life completely in your hands and failing to keep them alive. That's something that will haunt you forever. Harvey, it's 11:30 AM on a Sunday. I wanted some some nice coupley chat. Now I'm just worried about you. But we did gain some hearts, so... Ow. My problem is I ignored such a huge red flag in the past, but now my scale is off. I end up false reading beige flags as red flags occasionally now. Sangura, are you me? That... I shouldn't laugh because I know exactly what you mean and it sucks, but I am left thinking that sounds like something I could have written. And I'm sorry for you because I know exactly what that's like, and yeah, that sucks. But I know what you mean. That's the thing. My kind of bullshit meter is kind of off the scale because I'm so determined to make sure to not make mistakes again. But on the other hand, thanks to working very hard on myself, I'm kind of okay seeing how things go. But I think for me, my thing is making sure I don't lose sight of what is important to me. Because historically, I'm quite good at losing sight of what's important to me and kind of diminishing myself and making myself a little bit smaller because I want the other person to be really happy, and that's not a healthy path. We've only got one of these. We need 5. I had a feeling we did, but I just wanted to look out of optimism. Harvey having a Vietnam flashback over there. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about Harvey. Good job, me. I've managed to pick the broken one. That is very on brand. The troubled one. I'm difficult sometimes. That's okay. Everyone is difficult sometimes. I don't think there is anyone that could actually not, isn't difficult. Because it's not difficult, it's just being human. We've all got our kind of weird thing. I'm certainly difficult sometimes. I mean, a Stardew Bachelor isn't trouble. Okay, that's feeling like the dating apps again. That's also, yeah, that, yes. Okay, we better go store the ancient fruit so I don't accidentally sell it. It looks like we get another one in 7 days, so we're getting there on that front. We do need to make some wine. And I think it needed to be at least silver rating. One nice thing with this possible match, not the Stardew match, Harvey's fine, the dating app match, is he doesn't drink, and that was quite a big requirement for me from past experience. So that's a nice little touch. What are we doing? Getting our mayo and our cheese. I'm going to see if there's some fruit. Hey, Metal Hammer, how are you doing? How's your day going so far? Yeah, what should we make the wine out of? I think probably the salmon berry. I feel like the salmon berry would be tasty. Is that about the wine, or is that the preserves? We can use it for either. We can make either. It won't be cake. Where is the cake? Something happened to our keg? Chat, am I going blind? There is no keg there, is there? Because that's the furnace. That's something else. Can make the cask. We'll come back. I do have a fun story related to eggs. Sangru, if you want to share it, please do. If you don't want to share it, that's also fine. But we are here for the stories. Ads are kicked in just as I was about to read what Sanguru said. I will wait 1 moment. think we're going to have to turn it into wine, aren't we? And then... I wonder if a keg got damaged. Wood, copper bar, iron bar, oak resin. Should have that. We do not. Okay, we will tomorrow. Oh, I want to respond to Sanguru and they're stuck behind adverts. Oh wait. No. Where's pine tar? So close, so far. Let's pick up this fruit anyway and make some jam. I reckon those weeds ruined us. Okay, could go see actually if a travelling merchant is selling oak resin. Yeah, never know. It would just make things a little bit, I mean, only a tiny bit faster. It's probably not worth the effort. Caviar, sturgeon roe, thank you. Oh, you didn't get ads. Oh, that's weird. That's good though. A few months ago, as I was leaving a shop, her and her mother were walking in. The mum stops. Hi Guru, how are you keeping? The ex just bolted into the shop. You know you want a problem when the mother stops to talk to you. Yeah, that mother knows. That mother is looking at her daughter and thinking she's making mistakes. And that must suck. Yeah, my general thing is people's mothers tend to like me. Touch wood. So far. And yeah, I've been in that situation where you know they are looking at their sons thinking, you screwed up. And that must be really awful when you realise your child is to blame. Also really funny, but yeah. I mean, certainly the last situation, there were things I would have done differently. I could have been a better person. It wouldn't have changed anything, and to be honest, might have been overly kind to them if I'd been a better person. Otherwise, yeah, that's more something for me to learn for the future rather than a massive character flaw. We do, yep, we have a Jaffa Cake emote, guys, we do. Thanks to TwitchCon, because TwitchCon I took a whole bunch of, we could do that. I took a whole bunch of Jaffa Cakes to the TwitchCon EU meetup. They were a big hit. So I thought I'd have an emote in its honour. Okay, we can't put it in there. We need to put it in a jar. Okay. You live, you learn. We might actually give that caviar to Harvey tomorrow. Because what more could you want from your girlfriend than caviar? I won't want caviar. But, yeah, you might. We're going to keep the cheese for when we do a run to dangerous places. Should we do... Let's keep... Probably going to make some wine out of orange or peach. That's a better bet. Also, you know the text the mum sent me after a breakup apologising for her daughter's behaviour? That is amazing. I love that so much for you, Sanguru. that must have felt so affirming, where you just be there going, yeah, I'm not to blame. They are. Oh, we got brownie soul. Enjoy. That is the thing. Jaffa cakes. There is a whole big debate as to whether they are a cookie or biscuit, as we would say in the UK, or a cake. That is a huge... There are people on either side. I would call them a cookie, but they are called Jaffa cakes, as in the actual brand name is Jaffa Cake. And what they are is sorry, watch pinged. They're chocolate coated, and they've got a kind of a sponge layer, which would make you think cake, and then the bit that makes it the Jaffa, a kind of orange jelly jam topping, and then they're covered in chocolate. And the problem is they are the size of cookies, but they are called Jaffa cakes, and there's the sponge bit. So it is it's like Hannah said, it's a bit of an age-old question. It is not as, it's a complicated one. Ultimately, it doesn't really matter. Just, yeah. I say that, it's something to do with, in the UK, they charge you more tax based on something to do with that. And I can't remember, I think it might be more tax on cake. Yeah, we have something in the UK called VAT, that's value added tax, and it basically is loosely, and not entirely, but roughly VAT is added on anything that is considered non-essential, which is why it's added to things like cake, because sadly, I say that, oh no, actually I'm reading this, right, Jaffa cakes are 0 rated for VAT in the UK, meaning you do not pay any VAT on them. This stems from a famous 1991 tribunal where manufacturer of McVitie successfully proved to HMRC, that's our tax office, that Jaffa cakes are legally classified as cake, not biscuits. Oh, that is okay, I got it the wrong way round. In the UK, essential food items like cake, okay, cake is an essential food item according to the UK government, cakes are completely exempt from VAT. However, biscuits, especially those partly covered in chocolate, like Jaffa cakes, are considered luxury items and are taxed at a standard 20% rate. So it's quite important to the manufacturer whether Jaffa cakes are cake or biscuit. But, yeah, I mean, as an example, okay, so they've argued it with, they're made with a sponge-like base rather than standard biscuit or cookie dough, so that makes them a cake. Like a traditional cake, Jaffa cakes go hard when they're left exposed to air, whereas biscuits go soft. Okay, well there we go then. So legally, they are cake. On the other hand, I always buy them in the biscuit or cookie aisle. So, yeah, never in the cake aisle. So there we go. Anyway, it's a really big debate in the UK about what Jaffa cakes are. Yeah, I was confused, Sanguru. I thought cake would be the luxury item and biscuits would be the essential item, but no. Turns out cake is an essential food item according to the UK government, so we should all have a lot more cake in our life because it's essential. So the biscuit was a lie. Yeah, it was. Yeah. I had no idea that cake was considered an essential item in the UK, food item. I have so many questions now where I'm just left thinking, why is there not more cake in the world? Why are we not being told to eat cake every single day of the year? But if it's an essential item, we should be. The official Finnish name is, I'm not going to pronounce this correctly, but I will try. Okay, well, I'm going to try. Livoskeski. I'm sorry. Sorry to all the Finnish people. Which is kind of a hybrid. Keksi equals cookie biscuit, and kaku equals cake. However, Livos is a general name, cake, muffin, or a tart. Yeah, so there you go. Jaffa cakes are very nice. I would argue there are both better cakes and cookies in the world, but when you're a kid, basically, or at least when I was a kid, you get a lot of Jaffa cakes as a kid. They're just seen as they're quite cheap to get hold of. I think somewhere deep down, parents end up going, well, it tastes of fruit, so let's pretend it's healthy. Yeah. So when I went to TwitchCon, I bought a box of, it was 80 Jaffa cakes. I took 60 with me because I didn't quite have enough storage space when I was taking my bag there. And they all melted quite badly because there was a heat wave going on at the time. But there were no complaints. A few people ate a ton. Most people ate at least one. prefer fresh orange to jelly. To be honest, I don't really... I like orange flavour. Like, if I'm having... Like, I like orange flavoured chocolate. I'm not a huge orange fan otherwise. Jaffa cakes hit a specific craving. Yeah, they do. Well, you're kind of left going, there are better options, but sometimes that's just what you want. I mean, they're often, presumably because of a 0% VAT business, they're often reasonably cheap to get hold of. They were my favourites growing up. I did categorise them as cookie biscuit. Yeah, I mean, I would too, Jaffa cakes. To me, they're a biscuit. If I want cake... Oh, that's my orange tree. Don't hit that. I wouldn't think of a Jaffa cake. 80 Jaffa cake, yeah. 80 Jaffa cakes is wild. What happened was 60 went to TwitchCon, 10 went to my aunt, because she was visiting while I was away. And I ate the other 10 over the space of about a week. But again, I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to choose a Jaffa cake. It's just, it was in my house and, yeah, readily available. I'm reverse. I don't like orange flavouring, but I like oranges. That's fair. I mean, they're very different flavours, aren't they? I quite like orange juice, actually. I forgot about orange juice. Fruit, I'm not really... I love it, pretty much every vegetable on the face of the earth. I'm not much of a fruit person. I like raspberries, strawberries. That's kind of it for fruit. Certainly when fresh fruit. For the most part, I prefer fresh fruit. It's why I make only freezer jam. I'm not a big jam person. Probably again because of not being a huge fruit person. Sometimes I'll have it, but never kind of gone out of my way to have jam. Over a week, I've eaten the Jaffa cake meter in 3 hours. That is impressive, Sanguru. I'm impressed. I will eat a lot of biscuits, aka cookies, but that's the thing, I'm not a huge Jaffa cake person. Where's my wood? Sell the truffles. Oh, we knocked down the tree. I didn't notice I knocked down my own tree sapling. Aurora. Hey, Aurora, how are you doing? I'm a huge Jaffa cake person. See, for those who don't know Jaffa cakes, you can see the divide that is already here. Oh, shall we wear the captain's uniform? That wasn't quite as pretty as I expected, but okay. I am 20 Jaffa cakes in a trench coat. There. Gonna sell some random bits. I keep meaning off stream to tidy up my chests, and then I forget. Hey, Becky. As I'm across the pond, I had a Google. I giggled over the fact that a lawsuit is what resulted in legally being declared a cake and exempt from VAT. Yeah. It's crazy. They are very nice. Well, yeah, they are very nice. It's just, I don't know. I like them. To be fair, when I ate the 10 that were left over, I did forget how much I liked them. Yeah, I'm never going to turn down a Jaffa cake, is what it comes down to. I just burst in you. You did, Aurora. And we are pleased to see you. Okay. Chat, we are going to go woo Harvey so hard. Consensually. I mean, ultimately, we're just going to give him another gift. And it's probably going to be caviar. Caviar is the route to Harvey's heart, probably. I don't really know. mean, we could give him broccoli, actually. He's very health focused. He might like the broccoli. Yep. And we are also, once we tend to the animals, we will make, we'll use the fancy term, the wine thing, the keg. So chat, how is the end of your week looking? Are you desperate for the weekend? Have you got fun plans for the weekend? We've got 9 days to go on my dinosaur egg. How is it all going? The rest of my week is it all depends on what goes on with the car today. For a change. Awful lot of my life in recent weeks has been depends how the car goes. But this truly depends on how the car goes. Everyone is being paid. Hey Bacon, you are very happy despite being called Bacon. Good job. More vacate. Yeah, you have earned that cash. You work hard. I'm glad you're having some time off. Wait, no. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. We don't need the fibre. Dog sitting again on Sunday. Ooh, lovely. I hope you have a good time. Not too bad, just a bit busy, I guess. There. I hope it kind of eases off for you soon, Baconi. Taking kiddos to trampoline park. Ooh, that'll be fun. Sounds like a nice way to spend your day. There's my milk. There's a bookshop docked in London, so we're going to visit. Oh, that sounds so cool. I love that. I was thinking how when my foot is all healed, I shouldn't get that stir crazy, but it's like I'm there going, I want to take advantage of life, and I was there going, can I fit in another trip to London this summer? And I don't think I can, but I really want to. I want to try and figure out some kind of, I just feel like I need a day, or 2 days ideally, but certainly a day. Desperate for the weekend. Long one here in the US as we celebrate 250 years. It's anticlimactic though, our current government. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sorry. I'm glad you got a long weekend, but yeah, we're getting too political. It must be an incredibly difficult time to celebrate your country right now. I'm sorry it's going like that. I want to go to a trampoline park too. I think my ankle would not like that, but I would like to. I work enough. I take care and put effort not to work overtime, not overwork myself. Still, 5 weeks off is pretty great. Yeah, 5 weeks off is lovely. Wood, copper bar, iron bar. Okay, we got wood. We might have to make the bars, so I'll just pick that up as we go along. Hopefully we have iron. We do use iron quite a lot for bombs. Look at all those prismatic shards. We have 9. Remember when we were desperately trying to find 1? Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think we can buy them off of Clint. Oh wait, we need to pick up coal so we can turn the iron bar. We're Clint apologist here. He means well, he lacks a lot of social airs and graces. Okay, let's go see our beloved. And we'll go see Clint, and then we'll go give Gus something for his birthday. But yeah, if the car is sorted, and I say that so tentatively, definitely going to be going out and about a bit more. I've missed driving, and luckily, at least now I can drive. My ankle is in a good position to drive. What are we going to give him? Oh, the caviar, well, the sturgeon roe. Thanks, that's very kind of you. How you doing, Harvey? It's okay to get a moderate amount of sunlight, just don't get burnt. Okay, take care, stay healthy. I feel like we're lacking a bit of romance with Harvey. I mean, he cares. But it's not the most gripping of conversations, is it? I do not know the Clint lore. My Drunga does not like Clint. Clint is, he's just a bit, he doesn't try and help himself. So it's a little bit, I feel sorry for him, but I can understand why people hate him. Yeah, Wednesday. Clint mentioned my wet meow meow, my pathetic Weedle boy, the crunchy blorbo bleebus. That is an amazing first message. Hi, welcome in. Stardew Valley is one of those games I find entertaining to watch but not to play. I'm the same. I know that sounds weird, but for a very long time I was the same. I loved watching people play it, and then I was there going, this is not the game for me. And then I started streaming it and learnt to love it. But I don't really blame anyone for having that same attitude. It starts out really slow while also being a little bit confusing, and that's kind of off-putting. But then I really got into it streaming. But I do get Metal Hammer is a whole long story of no. It's been a long 7 weeks of trying to get it sorted, but hopefully this is going to be the turning point. But on the other hand, I don't know. So fingers crossed. Okay, so we gave Gus a birthday gift. We've seen our beloved. We've got some iron ore to convert. Oops, sorry. Let's go do that. I'm so autistic about Clint, it's not even funny. My good little copper buddy, my horse Plinko, baby who I would like to put in my blend. Baby I'd like to put in my blender, that doesn't sound good. One of my favourite YouTubers does not play cozy games, and watching him go from Stardew is a baby game to shit, I gotta harvest my crops has been lovely. Yeah, I mean, that was the thing. It was so slow going for me when I was playing it off stream. It took me a while to get into it. And that's why I don't blame anyone if they struggle to get into it. But when it does hook you, then you end up like me and you're 120 hours in. I feel bad for Clint, and I feel vindicated at Concerned Ape in his 10-year anniversary video himself stated that Clint is just awkward. Yeah, Clint is very harmless. I don't know the full history, but I'm wondering if probably it's just the character wasn't as developed as he could have been. And then he's become kind of a meme of, let's make fun of the fact that Clint is weird. And I'm excited to see what the update does. I'm really hoping Clint gets some more story development, a bit more character development. Hang around and wait for that. And Clint deserves better. Would I romance Clint once it's available? Probably not, but I just want there to be more to Clint. He feels a little bit underdeveloped, and there's an awful lot of times where you talk to him and he just goes, sigh, nobody likes me, and being there, I understand the sentiment, but also I want Clint to... Some of the characters here have progressed and become better people. I want that for Clint. Just watching as my dog just runs against a wall for a bit, and he looks really happy about it. Can't blame him. He's a happy little pooch. Lovely little Roy. Roy Kent is his full name. Okay, we need to go to the iron barn. We can sort out the keg. We are good. Ted Lasso reference with a dog. Yeah, big fan of Ted Lasso. When I eventually get an actual dog, the dog is either getting called Pedro Pascal or Roy Kent. I haven't decided yet because, yeah, gotta meet the dog, as it's a currently hypothetical imaginary dog. Well, not imaginary, but yeah, haven't met him yet. I don't know, but as someone who knew a not so harmless version of Clint, I desperately hope he gets a major character. I think he will. I'm not saying Clint is harmful, but he reminds me so strongly of that person it can be upsetting. There. But ultimately, I mean, he's very underwritten, is what it comes down to. There's not really much depth to Clint, which is a shame. It would be good to see more depth to the character. First quest in Stardew is the thing that stops me playing it. That's pretty much... Which one is that? Because I know early on it's basically, here's a massive farm. You figure out how to clear it and you think, oh, this is a lot of work. And then you have to go, go talk to everyone. And in particular, until you use the mod like I have, you're there going, where is everyone? Why are there 26 different people? This is going to take forever and it's kind of annoying. Related to the combo of watching people play games. I mostly only watch people play games that don't really have a direction, where you mostly have to make your own story. Yeah, that makes sense, Baconi. I think personally, I mean, when I started out streaming, I did a lot of very story-focused games, and I didn't really, they didn't quite vibe with me. Not for streaming. I love playing them off-stream, but I find the better games for me are the ones that, yeah, you create your own story. And it's the same with the streamers I watch. There's a couple of people I watch that will stream story-focused titles, but for the most part, it's this kind of stuff. Because the nice thing about this kind of stuff is also you can do what I'm doing now and pause it, still talk. You're not there going, oh, I've got to get through this cutscene. The first quest, I usually wait until the first event to do it. Makes it like, oh, that's good thinking, actually, Hannah. I mean, obviously, the first time around I did it, I didn't realise, I didn't know what was to come. But actually, that's such a good way of doing it without it being annoying. What's he doing? Because sometime off stream, I do want... How long we got with the wine? A week. We have some long waiting times at the moment. Yeah, sometime off stream I would like to start a new playthrough of Stardew, just to kind of see what I can accomplish with the knowledge I have now. I haven't got around to it, and funny enough, part of it is because I did start a game at some point, and then I looked and went, oh, I've got to clear the farm again, and I was just lazy and I couldn't be bothered. I keep meaning to go back to RimWorld sometime. I played it on stream a couple of years ago. I would not stream it again. But I do keep meaning to give it another shot off stream. What should we do to pass the time? We're kind of in a good position, but it's definitely a certain amount of waiting it out. I reckon we need to get him up to 10 hearts. And we need it to rain so we can get this pendant. We need our dino egg to do its thing. We need that wine to finish. It's a holding pattern. I guess nearer to winter we'll start planning to, that was the wrong place to check. Upgrade our tools. But we're quite early summer at the moment. Where are we at? 9 days. It's quite a long time. It's like I'm making my own stories, which is why I just bounce off Minecraft, but RimWorld and Project Zomboid, while it doesn't exactly have a story moment to moment, it still forces things to happen just naturally because of you doing things, hence creating a story. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, lately I've been streaming a bit of Minecraft, and I've enjoyed it, but I know what you mean. Certainly off stream, that's why I've always struggled with Minecraft. I want events. I don't want it too sandboxy. Which, yeah. It is RimWorld and Project Zomboid to a T. And also this, once you get past those kind of initial stages that are a little bit... Now what? What do I do? No, what should I do? Because I have so much energy. So I could probably do clearing some stuff up. What do you guys need? You need pickles. Hey, you're going to have to wait. I'm interested in RimWorld, but the steep learning curve is pretty intimidating. Also, the plethora of DLC ramp up the price. I assume the base game is pretty good with that. Yeah, the base game, from what I played, is still really good. You don't need the DLC. I know what you mean with a learning curve. I have found it is easier to figure out than you would think. You still end up kind of Googling to figure stuff out. But I did find, predictably, having watched an awful lot of streamers play it at kind of the hardest difficulty level, turns out if you start right at the beginning as somebody who hasn't got a clue what they're doing, it is easy to get to grips with. But not that you stream at the moment, Catus. Never stream it as a newbie. That's the best advice I can give to anyone who streams. Don't bother streaming RimWorld when you don't know what you're doing. It's just annoying. You get so many backseaters, and yeah, I did not enjoy that experience. I didn't enjoy the experience as a streamer or as playing RimWorld. We're kind of tiding. We might as well. Ooh, a frog. Bye, frog. Hey, Barbara, how are you doing? Yeah, I have found my best way to learn RimWorld, which is what I'll do again when I get back to it. Is ideally, if you've got two screens, have one screen ready to Google when you need advice. Or obviously ask people in Discord, but yeah, there will be times a day where you're going to go, I want an instant response. And it does, once you figure out the basics, it does get easier. Also, the whole idea of RimWorld is you're going to fail. You're going to fail a lot, and that's okay, but it's one of those kind of games where each time you fail, you learn something new. But you do have to be in the right mindset for that. Doing alright, I'm glad, Barbara. Yeah, that's the other thing with learning your input. It's great that there are a lot of good people, but you will also know, Catus, who are great for advice. But I think a lot of it is better to kind of experiment, fail, figure it out. Yeah, it's good to have that backup, but ultimately kind of stumble your way through, and you'll die a lot. And you'll die at things that you'll think, I had no idea that could happen, and then you'll go, okay, what have I learnt? What do I need to do next time? And then something else will kill you. But weirdly, because of the way it's set up, I don't find it too off-putting. And I say that as somebody who isn't a huge fan of games that are punishing. It's not punishing like, say, Elden Ring. You'll lose a lot, but it's still a fantastic experience. Yeah. I tend to save and reload a lot depending on the RimWorld design. Yeah, that's a very healthy approach. I mean, I'm saying this all from somebody that's only spent, like, I don't know, probably about 20-30 hours, so not long at all. Maybe even, actually might be a lot less than that. But I knew I liked it was the key thing. Yeah, save scumming I think is kind of a way of RimWorld. And also, it's like with most games, you've got nothing to prove, you just need to enjoy the game. I mean, it's like with this, where I've used mods, and who cares? It's a single player game. You're not hurting anyone. You get to do what you want to do. But I should go back to RimWorld sometime. I keep saying it, but lately quite a few people have been streaming it. I mean, Drongo has, FG Squared has, a couple of other people I followed have all kind of returned to it. And it's kind of inspiring me a bit. Problem is, at the moment, I'm very heavily back into my World of Warcraft Classic era. And yeah, that's got my soul, and I'm enjoying it. It's my cozy game. Rockwood, I wonder we have those. I'm going to look in a minute. My favourite is watching someone else play and Pawn 1 amputate Pawn 2's foot. And oops, the knife slipped and cut their throat instead. Rifles, by the way. That's what I like about RimWorld, how random it gets. That makes it really enjoyable. Also, it does mean you can fail, but it's just so randomly done. Right, let's see what we need. Bearing in mind, I totally forgot what we actually need. Ruby, Topaz, Emerald, Jade. I'm never going to remember. I'm just going to write it down to myself because it's probably the main bunch. Hey Lou, how are you doing? So, not Aquamarine. Nope, that ain't on my list. Emerald. Ruby. What's it from that lot? So we got Ruby and Emerald. I feel like we should have a Jade somewhere. Another Ruby, another Emerald. Wait, was it top cut? Jade, okay. So we need Topaz and Emissive. Good pronunciation, me. There's Emissive, that one. Topaz. Topaz is all we need now. Oh, I'm going to give that jam or jelly to Harvey. We're going to keep wooing him with the good stuff. Yeah, we got it all. Cool. Now we had chat. So far I haven't had a moment so iconic as Dron goes, oh shit, he's escaping boys, not on my watch, and then proceeds to watch as they escape, grab orbital beam and blurt the bait. Yeah, but I haven't either. I'm too much of a newbie for that. But it's good to watch. Just back from the other end of town, gonna get my eyebrows done and out. Ooh, that sounds fun, Lou. I mean, I don't know if that's... Is fun the word? Probably not fun, but what I mean is that's gonna make you feel good. The results are gonna, I'm sure, make you feel better. And I'm glad you're doing a lot more. Because I know you've been rebuilding. I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit stressed today because in unoriginal fashion, I'm waiting to hear back from a garage about the car. I'm kind of tentatively hopeful, although I've been tentatively hopeful a few times before. I'm more tentatively hopeful than usual because the logic sounds very sound. But on the other hand, I'm a little bit worried that after this, difficult decisions might need to be made if the car can't be sorted this time. And that's gonna be a pain. But yeah, hopefully it'll work out. Also got a hospital appointment tomorrow, so I'm just a little bit, there's a lot going on. But I'm okay, my ankle's doing better, so that's a big one. I walked 10k steps yet. Nice, I'm glad, Lou. I am currently up to about 6,000. 5,000 to 6,000 for the last couple of days. And that's going well. I don't know when I'm going to get back to my usual 10. Oh, we're out of room. Yeah. But I'm getting there. I can see things working out, which is nice with the foot. Thank you, Lou. Yeah. We shall see. I honestly don't know at this point. It's been such an up-down journey that I think has gone on for like 7 weeks. And it's been very expensive along the way, but I don't know. Anyway, let's go find Emily and give her all the jewels. But yeah, I'm very glad my foot's getting a bit better, because my best friend is coming back from Sweden next week. And basically that was my main aim, where it was just, I need to be able to walk. I mean, obviously we could have done stuff that didn't involve walking, but I wanted to be well enough that I don't have to go, so we can't do this, we can't do that. I wanted to be a lot more flexible. And yeah, so that's going to be really good. 25 streams in a row. Thank you so much, Lou. That's huge. Thank you for being here a lot. But yeah, so best friend's coming back next week. And... oh, cutscene. And yeah, we should be uninhibited in terms of my foot isn't going to get in my way. Emily, come in, Hallie. I want to show you something. What have you got, Emily? What you got? It's my secret hobby. I've been practicing for months. Now, sit back, relax, and allow yourself to be carried away to a better place, okay? I love this house, by the way. It's just so colourful and it's very nice. Ooh, dancing. All the dancing. She's going for it. I never know how to react. Ooh, all the pot. I never know how to react when somebody you pop in to see them and they immediately go, "Come to my bedroom, I must dance." It's, yeah. We did not ingest something before this dancing. This is just Emily being super excited. So, gasp. What did you think? I think Emily might have worn herself out. That was amazing. That was embarrassing. Say nothing and do a slow clap. That would be brutal. Oh my god. Imagine if you just said nothing and you just went. That would be awful. Come to me, Discord VC. I must dance. We are not slow clapping for Emily. We are saying that was amazing. I think it kind of was amazing, but also, even if it truly sucked, we're still saying it's amazing because Emily has shown us a little part of her heart and, you know, really opened up to us by dancing. I don't, you know, she did her best. I'm not there thinking that truly was amazing, but she put the work in. Thank you. You might need to work on some cardio then. Phew, that was quite a workout. I haven't been Miss Sweaty since I ordered the pepper platter at Abigail's graduation fiesta. Well, I'd better take a shower. Thanks for watching. We're not watching her in the shower though, right? But she could probably work a little bit on her cardio. That's all I'm saying. I'm not judging. I'm probably kind of quietly judging. Now get out. Yeah, we're gonna give her the jewels and then we're getting out. Where is the shower in this place anyway? Hey Kangaroo, thank you for the watch streak. Yeah, that took a while, didn't it? That is peak Twitch. Okay, you got that. You got that. You got that. And you got that. Hey, she wanted a ton of stuff. Oh, I'm going to invite... Oh, it's a rock rejuvenation ceremony, of course. What wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be a rock rejuvenation ceremony? What the hell is a rock rejuvenation ceremony? Oh, Twitch Mobile. I hate Twitch Mobile. Does anyone ever have a good experience with Twitch Mobile? It's like it was built to not... Don't they realise that they would get a lot more people watching if it just worked? Oh, another cutscene, chat. Is Harvey okay? Oh, is Harvey going to be haunted? Sigh, I'm so sick of preparing these samples. Oh no! Oh no, she dropped a sample. Oh god, does that mean there's blood or urine everywhere? Ah! Oh no! The whole sample is ruined. Harvey's gonna kill me. Ah, he won't. I'm his girlfriend. Kind of works sometimes. Yeah, kind of loosely. Ellie, what should I do? Just scoop it off the floor. He won't know the difference. Oh, that sample's getting compromised. I don't think we can just scoop it off the floor. It's going to end up being lint and random bits of dust in wherever the hell that sample is. Certainly glass. Tell Harvey it was my fault. Tell Harvey it was an accident. I'll take the blame. He loves me, I think. Also, that is a little precursor to what happens if at any point I end up in a relationship. Pure, he loves me, I think. I don't know. Harvey doesn't seem the type to blow up over an accident. I hope not. It might depend on if he's having a Vietnam flashback. I hope he won't store sample. I mean, it'll be easier to scoop up, I suppose. Hey, Ozzy, how you doing? So what should we do, chat? Should we say it's...
One for subscribing for 15 months. Show you 8.
Ossilk1 just resubscribed for 15 months.
For 3 months in advance. Chat, get some hype in. Ozzy has put confidence into the next 3 months of my streaming. Thank you so much, Ozzy. That's very kind of you. How are you doing? And chat, what do you think we should do? Should we say it's our fault, or should we just say it was an accident? Well, get the hype. Thank you, Ozzy. I hope you're doing well. Because, yeah, I mean, Glowell's got a point. Harvey might not blow up over it. Good. Just got home and out of a shower, so feeling great. Ooh, I love that, yeah. The end of a day shower is lovely. Hey, Climangus, was it an accident? I mean, it was an accident. Do you want to lie to your future husband? Ooh, Glowell has come out with the heavy question. Yeah, we probably shouldn't lie to our future husband, should we? I mean, technically, though, it wasn't quite our fault, but we did walk in and scare Maru, so she dropped it, but it was an accident. So, both. Yeah, no. Glowell's got me with the morals. We gotta say it's an accident. Hopefully it'll be okay. We definitely aren't scooping it off the ground. That is bad. Truth is usually the best policy. Usually, yeah. You're right. I should just tell him the truth. Is Harvey going to be okay with this? Don't step on broken glass, Harvey. What happened? I heard something break. I actually dropped one of the samples. I'm so sorry. Thanks for telling me the truth, Maru. Oh, okay. It's going okay. Unless the next line is, thanks for telling me the truth, Maru. You're fired. Glow the wise. Yeah. Oh, no. You were alright, chap. Harvey was good. Don't worry about the sample. We'll just get another one. What is the sample of? That's a bit... Oh, he's happy. Thanks for being patient with me, Dr. Harvey. Of course. You've been a big help around here. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, if we were the jealous type, we'd be going, wait a minute. What do you mean you don't know what you'd do without me? Without her.
Miss Reki, I just resubscribed for 15 months. Happy Halliversary.
Miss Rachie, thank you for the resub. Happy Halliversary. Thank you. You subscribed for 15 months. Both you and Ozzy have been subscribed for the same length of time, which is a really long time in the history of me streaming. Think of the things you guys have seen. You've seen me be even less understanding of how to stream than I am now. Actually, I'm not too bad. You've been around. Miss Rekia, yeah. TTS loves Miss Rekia. And thank you. We have a little hype train. So thank you. Yeah. He's not a mega corpo, so it's fine. Yeah. It's a good one. Oh, Hallie, you look a little pale. Are you feeling okay? What was in that sample? Have we inhaled something? It is cold here tonight. Oh, I'm rainy. Oh, that sounds like Britain. Side note, this all sound, it'll make sense. me and my mum were discussing Miss Rachie last night because I'll get to the point. Basically, partly while I've been laid up with my ankle, but also before then, I've been on a Harry Styles kick in recent months because I almost went to see Harry Styles when he was here performing in Amsterdam, because I happened to be there the night of one of the concerts, just ahead of TwitchCon, and I didn't go, and I really wish I'd gone because I could have got a ticket, and it would have been a super late night, and I didn't bother going, and the ankle happened, and then I'm there going, no, I should have embraced all of life's opportunities. But anyway, so I've watched quite a lot of Harry Styles gigs on TikTok while I've been laid up, and then my mum has too, because I've shown her stuff. Anyway, yesterday she was going, how much longer is he on in London? And he finishes Saturday, so 2 days' time. And yeah, the time, yeah, that's not going to happen. I haven't got any money, can't walk very well. Yeah. So anyway, so she was going, well, where else is he going? And I went, he's in New York. Right, yeah, we definitely know that's out. Yeah, it was kind of basically, he's nowhere near Europe after Saturday. He's in, where is he in? Because Mexico and Brazil, then New York, then he's in Australia. And my mum was going, okay, well, all we need to do now is win the lottery, and then we can go see him in Australia. That'll be a good bit. And then I was saying, oh yeah, and I could meet up with all these friends I've got online, and she's going, we'll get them tickets when we win the lottery. We came up with a whole plan. So there you go, Miss Rachie. All I need is a lottery win, and if you want to go see Harry Styles at the end of the year, you're in. Anyone else in Australia, I happen to know. All I gotta do is win the lottery. That's all we gotta do. No, Lou, I'm not kicking Harry Styles. I like Harry Styles. He is a force for good. He is very, yeah. Jake, of course, still wanted his. Of course, Jake did. Of course. He gets everything he wants, as he should. There are times I feel this game is one big personality test. I wonder if it punishes negative personality traits. That'll be an interesting... That's true. Because I've never done anything in Stardew where I've been unpleasant. Because I can't do it. It's like I used to play things like Mass Effect, and it'd be a nasty piece of work, and I couldn't do it. I just had to be good. Or at least neutral at the very least. I wonder what it'd be like to play a Stardew playthrough where you were awful, when you were really horrible to everyone. I don't think I could do it. I think I'd feel bad. Bless her, yeah. It's a long shot, but it might just work. Yep, but there we go. So there you go. Miss Rachie, if I win the lottery, I will, assuming you want to, I will come see you. I see you a minor, and if you want to come along to Harry Styles, we got the plan all figured out. All we need is that one little lottery win. And lottery wins are really easy to come across, so it'll be fine. Yeah, the Renegade playthroughs. I can't do Renegade playthroughs. Even in my achievement hunting days on the Xbox, I felt uncomfortable trying to do anything evil. It just felt wrong. You can kind of do it with certain decisions, but not every. There's always some point where you're there going, do you want to murder an entire city? And you think, not really. No. Yeah, did I have a vet visit tonight for his arthritis shot? And he was the best boy. The entire clinic dove over him. Oh, Jake. Give him all the pets from us, Jake. Give him all the pets from us, Rachie. Jake deserves it. Did a Baldur's Gate 3 Dark Urge playthrough and it did something cathartic being so mean to everyone. Oh, maybe that's what I need in life then. Maybe I need to kind of unwind by being awful in a game. When I played Red Dead Redemption 2, I had to be the nicest cowboy around. Couldn't bear anything else. Yeah, that is me. I just can't be bad. I just feel bad. Let's give him jam. Because he doesn't like cheese. This is the main downside to my future husband. Harvey does not like cheese. Oh, he's already had all the gifts. Let's just talk to him. Don't overwork yourself, Hallie. Doctor's orders. I feel seen. Your health is important. Aww. There's something really sweet about that. My go-to be bad game has always been Fable. Actually, back when I played the Fable games a lot, I think some of the repercussions with being bad in Fable weren't quite as horrific. So I can see that. You want some goat's cheese? Yeah, I thought you would, Mara. Good job. Sebastian hardly ever talks to me. He doesn't talk to me either. I wonder if he even likes me at all. I don't think he likes anyone. Oh yeah, I forgot it's your brother. Oh yeah, that's awkward. It's sad. I want to have a brother, but he doesn't act like one. Yeah, Sebastian... Maybe we'll figure out Sebastian one day. Yeah, Fable, it is easier for me to be bad. But it's still, it depends on what's involved. Voice interactions in Red Dead Redemption 2 when you go nice, nice, mean are iconic. Ooh. Okay, let's exchange our prize ticket. We have ads coming up in a little bit. I'm debating whether to have a quick break. I think I'm okay. We'll just keep going. Yeah, we got bee houses. Being a whole just isn't fun. It doesn't fire up any endorphins. But if I come across any nasty NPCs, I'll righteously hoover them and put them in the bin. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, and I think you go right with the endorphins of, yeah, I just don't feel... I don't get what I need out of a game by being obnoxious to anyone. Hey, Miner, how are you doing? I kind of game in general, to be fair. Love it so much. Which one? Oh, Red Dead Redemption 2. I haven't played a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2. I've struggled to get into it. My two things I struggle with are... Oh yeah, we need to finish doing what we're doing. Red Dead Redemption 2 and Baldur's Gate 3. Because I've said this before, but I get intimidated by... There's so much to do, and I don't know where to begin, and then I don't begin. We got a hat. What hat are we going to have? Catters? Hold on, I'm just dumping them on the ground within reach. Pick a number between 1 and 4. And I will wear that hat. I do need to buy more hats. It is once I'm able to walk, I will buy more hats. Glad you're doing well, Miner. 3, okay. I did get one Baldur's Gate 3 play into the 3rd act, but it was at the beginning, and the evil run I had was bugged. Oh. We have... Shark hat. I'm quietly pleased it wasn't a Pride Octopus, because Pride Octopus is quite a hard one to keep on your head. Do we get a shark? We're going to keep some of this. Basically, we're going to bribe everyone with jewels. I found that, oh, the Red Dead Redemption 2 community is toxic. Oh, that ain't nice. I broke down and bought Baldur's Gate 3 yesterday. I died 3 times trying to get past the first real combat in the game, trying to get to the Nautiloid control panel. Yeah, it's got... I don't think the opening of it is an amazing opening. I find it kind of off-putting. I know loads of people love it, but as somebody who's only ever played like the first 4 hours of Baldur's Gate, it's a tricky one to get used to. I'm sure it's worth it, but it's a bit like the opening of Stardew. It's not quite as gripping as it needs to be. I get that with a lot of open world games, but not too bad for Baldur's Gate 3 because they broke it into sections, it feels like. Yeah, I think for me it's a kind of mental block where there's just so much to do and then I just don't even start, which is a little bit like life, really. I find I have to kind of break down things to do into small chunks, otherwise I get a bit intimidated. You get so many bee houses. Let's place all the bee houses. Wasn't sure if shark or piranha. Shark. Definitely a shark, not quite a piranha. A Baldur's Gate 3 fight is ignore everything and dash for that. Yeah, and it's... I think there are better ways to start the game. Let's move this up. Let's have a whole bunch of bee things here. Bee things is the correct term, by the way, for the beehives. Bee things. Yeah. I've watched a couple of streamers play Baldur's Gate 3 and it seems amazing. I expected it to take a long time and I'm putting no pressure on myself. I also got it on sale. That's a good attitude. That's kind of my problem. I put too much pressure on myself. I get a bit all or nothing with those kind of games and that's what's a little bit off-putting for me. But it sounds like you got the right approach there. Okay, let's drop off the jewels. Again, kind of in a holding pattern where we're just trying to... Ooh, no, not that. We're just trying to ride down the clock. I want to get married. I've set my mind to it now. I want to get on with a marriage. Welcome back from ads. Those of you who were stuck behind the ads. One day we'll get around to tidying these up. That's not today. It took a bit to figure that out. I also hurt the brain, so I don't have a brain buddy. Even with dashing, it took my character forever to get to the panel. Yeah, I don't like that fight in Baldur's Gate. I just think it is... No, we're not going to bed yet. It's 5:30 PM. It's not... I get why it's like that, because it's such a big game. Obviously, it's a slow burner. But that start is very much a slow burner. And they say that as somebody who was a big fan, particularly of the second Baldur's Gate, but I really like the first as well. So, you know, I'm used to what happens. Just, I don't know, it's a slow one. Does anyone else have the Twitch Turbo guitar solo burned into their brainstem too? Not yet. It could happen. I haven't seen my advert for a bit, but I do know the one you mean. So yeah, it's probably going to get me at some point. So what did I get? I've got Uber Eats sending me notifications of how there's a special offer on Burger King Vegan Royales, and I'm there thinking, don't tell me this, I'm cooking today, that's my plan. Don't tempt me into Uber Eats, even if it is your job. Ooh, wiggly worm up there. Let's see what that gets. Seeds. So chat, what are you playing at the moment? I mean, we've got some people playing Baldur's Gate 3 at the moment. But what else? What else is on the horizon? Because me off stream is just all about World of Warcraft Classic. It's got my soul. As much as I want to go back to trying out RimWorld and other games, I kind of know it's gonna be. I think I'm now tied into World of Warcraft until I hit the level cap. It's got me. It's got me good. Oh my god, Burger King vegan rails are so good. No, Hannah, what you're meant to say is, yeah, they kind of suck. Don't have them. They're not worth it. I do kind of want one. I mean, rather than Uber Eats, maybe later today, this is a bold move, but maybe later today I'll get my car back and then I could drive to the Burger King drive-thru and it won't be quite as crazy a price as Uber Eats. Having said that, I don't know what the special offer is. It might actually be worth it. Why am I talking myself into this? I picked up Cyberpunk on Steam for the Steam Deck, a RimWorld expansion, a game soundtrack, and a lo-fi game thing. Ooh, nice. I have often been tempted by Cyberpunk. I remember watching Spoofy stream it for a while, and it did look a lot of fun. It looked very... I haven't quite been tempted by it, but it's forever one of those games I nearly buy. Back to Civ 7 and Minecraft. You are getting good value for money out of Civ 7, Lizzie. I like that for you. RimWorld earlier until too many mods crashed it, and Heart of Iron 4 now. Bad luck on my mod front. I have a mix going. Stardew Valley, Vanilla and Modded, Baldur's Gate 3, Blueprints. How is Blueprints going for you? I've seen a few streams of it, and it's not my kind of game to play, but it looks like a lot of fun to watch. And it looks like if you love those kind of games, you are set. Literally playing Stardew Valley on my Switch. I'm hooked. Oh, I love that. Excellent news. Don't knock down statue because you're not looking. No Man's Sky. The Swarm event drags on as it's behind a time wall. I'm just using it as an excuse to loot the universe. Void Train's coming out with PS5, so that's nice. I played No Man's Sky way back at launch, which as we all know was a very cursed launch. And then admittedly I've never gone back to it. I think it's because I'm still slightly bitter that that launch was rough. I should go back to it sometime. Cyberpunk is very... It does look like a lot of fun. It's my kind of thing. I do like that kind of open world thing. Not anything from a Steam sale, as I realised I'd just be buying stuff because of sale FOMO, but been playing Dreamlight Valley just for something chill. I keep meaning to get into Dreamlight Valley. I've had it for a while, and again, a bit like this, the start of it I kind of bounce off of, and I need to try. I should love Dreamlight Valley because it's Animal Crossing-esque, and I really like Disney, so it feels like it is made for me. But I had Cyberpunk installed since forever and never finished it. That's always my fear too. Yeah. I think weirdly, potentially with Cyberpunk, it feels like the kind of game I might buy. Just yawn. When GTA 6 comes out. Because I'm not buying GTA 6 at launch. Because it's crazy prices. And I'd rather wait until kind of hype dies down. And yeah. And I'd probably rather wait till it comes out the PC. Feels like Cyberpunk might kind of bridge the gap of when I'm in the mood for that kind of thing. If you kind of see my logic. So, maybe then. I got David Diver, Dispatch, and Sleeping Dogs from Steam sales. I'm pondering on RimWorld still though. Should keep me busy for a while. That's a nice mix of games. I like all three. David Diver I'm really bad at, and I always want to get better at. I suck at kind of the key mechanism for catching anything, but it's a really cute game. Dispatch I really liked. It's the kind of game I think I'd kind of play once and then that will be it. But it's a really good story. And I love Sleeping Dogs so much. I have 100%ed Sleeping Dogs on quite a few different formats. In fact, I'm now there You got me looking on the Steam store because I'm now thinking, have I got it on Steam? Because back in the days of really liking Sleeping Dogs, I haven't got it. I was going to say I mostly played it on consoles, but no, I already own Sleeping Dogs. I might have to install that. You've given me the memory of how much I loved Sleeping Dogs. I loved it so much more than any Grand Theft Auto. Okay. Blueprints is stalled a bit now. But RNG does mean you end up playing days that don't advance your progress. Oh, that's annoying. I just can't finish Cyberpunk and The Witcher 3 even though I finished Witcher 2. Is it because they're both huge? Going back to my thing of being put off by massive games. Looks like GTA 6 is scaring off a lot of releases currently. Yeah, definitely. Which is a shame because there's room for more than one game. And also not everyone's going to be fully into GTA 6. But I can see the decision. It's just a shame, I think. On the other hand, imagine if, say, Haunted Chocolatier just launched on the day GTA 6 came out and just the internet exploded because you've got cozy gamers all set up and then the mainstream gamers all set up. They added an auto button here. That really helps. Though there are some quick time events, but it helps if you're... Oh, with David Diver. Okay, I need to go back to that then. Yeah, I just couldn't... It was a me issue. Total user error. Yeah, might go back to that. Emily, what have you got for me? Where did my mouse go? There we go. Flip this letter over for instructions on how to make a super healthy meal. You'll feel energized. See you soon. So we can now make... What was it? Red plate? We'll have a look at that in a minute. The bigger the game, the better for me. Love a massive open world. That's good. It depends for me on the open world. Because like, I've just raved about Sleeping Dogs. I'll get GTA 6 when it's on sale on PC and if it doesn't have a lot of issues. That's what I'm leaning towards. I mean, I have a PS5, so I'm not gonna be that person that goes, I'm not buying it because I know what hype's like. At some point, the hype might get me, and I just end up buying it on launch day. But at the moment, the sensible option is to wait for PC. I'll be buying GTA 6 at launch, so I'd love it if he did drop Haunted Chocolatier. Yeah, it'd just be a really funny thing. Also to watch all the kind of coverage try and switch between, quick, we need guides for GTA, wait, we need guides for Haunted Chocolatier, what do we do? Hey Rizzy, I pre-ordered GTA 6 and I'll probably get it again on PC for online play. Maybe Rockstar is compassionate and releases the online mode on its own. Yeah, they'll miss out on money, but you never know. It'll be interesting to see how much GTA 6 dents other MMOs player numbers. Yeah, it will. Emily, thanks again for the wonderful gemstones. These will be perfect for my energy realignment work. I wanted to thank you for this special gift. Hope you create some wonderful items with it. Oh, we got a sewing machine. Now that's nice. I think also, going back to GTA 6, I think it's going to boost some console sales. I definitely anecdotally know a bunch of people are just waiting for GTA 6 to have a reason to buy a console. And also I think there'll be a certain amount of PC gamers that will just go, I can't wait, I'm buying it. They do make so much money from GTA alone, but they'd also make money if they sold it for a kind of smallish fee and went from there. But you never know. Tomorrow we're all gathering at the beach for the annual Pelican Town Luau. The highlight of the event is the communal potluck. Oh, the potluck. Make sure you bring something good to contribute. Last year we did this, and we did it perfectly. I don't think we're going to be doing it perfectly this year. It's not on my radar, it's not a priority. Ooh, oh, that sewing machine is cute. Place cloth or dyeable clothing in the feed and materials in the spool to begin tailoring. Okay, that's quite a cool thing to unlock. Who's console sales? I heard AI was pushing up the pre-built RAM cost. Oh yeah, consoles cost a lot more than they did before. But I still think a lot of people will end up buying consoles just to play GTA 6. I'm not saying it's good value for money, but I remember back in the distant days of when I worked in retail, you would have people that would buy a console just to play GTA and Call of Duty, and they had no interest in anything else, and they would still be delighted that that's what was funding it. Yeah, that's all they needed. They just needed those 2 games on repeat, basically. I might get a PS5 after GTA 6 is out. Gonna cost me an arm and a leg a year. Crazy, they cost more than they did at launch. At the moment, I probably won't get GTA 6 for PlayStation, but like I said, never say never. It depends. It depends if it looks my kind of game, simply put. I really like GTA 5. I wasn't interested in GTA 4. So, and to be honest, I didn't really play the PS2 era's games much. So, San Andreas I played a fair bit, but otherwise that was kind of it. And I'm not quite the target audience. Well, a floating voter. Ooh, we could use wool in that sewing machine, couldn't we? What made you not interested in GTA 4? To be honest, timing. My life was in turmoil at the time because it came out 2 weeks after my dad died, and I just had no interest. And then by the time I was properly into gaming again, I don't know, I didn't find it very interesting. I don't think, like I said, I don't think GTA games are made for me. I'm not that fussed about kind of the testosterone-fueled world quite as much as other people might be. I like Sleeping Dogs though. Sleeping Dogs had a good perspective on things, and it was actually fun. I remember, I can't remember specifics, but I swear I remember being irritated by the GTA 4 controls. They didn't, I mean, certainly I remember with other Rockstar games, the Red Dead Redemption controls kind of irritate me as well at times. They're a little bit clunky. They never feel like they've caught up quite as much as other games. Because they don't need to be honest. Yeah, they sell crazy numbers. They don't need to be quite as refined. Yeah, I tried the DLC for GTA 4, but again, I wasn't. I don't know. I think it was just GTA games are not really for me. Ooh, okay, we're definitely going to give pineapple to somebody. Yeah, I think I prefer. I'm not open world games. I get very, very picky. They either totally grab me, or the opposite. It's very all or nothing. Then he played a bit of GTA 4. My keyboard driving was terrible. I mean, that might have been it then. I think ultimately it's kind of telling I can't actually remember. Just as in you're left thinking, if that's how little you remember of a game, that definitely didn't have much of an impact on you. Where do we go? Place cloth. See what we can make. Oh, just more farmer pants. Ooh. Okay, well we basically made roughly the same thing, but it looked cool. But GTA 5, from what I remember, felt more refined. I remember I liked the story more, GTA 5. But again, I can't really remember specifics. Hey, Wit, how are you doing? We are marrying Harvey. Hopefully, we need to get him a little bit more in love with us, but that is the goal. He's already our boyfriend. We just need to kind of get past that step. We're going to go see if a mariner will give us the pendant. Yeah. Oh yeah, you've already got it. We're just going to talk to him. You have a really healthy glow. That's good. Harvey is a little bit odd, but Ooh, no, don't hit him. Be likeable. Yeah, we're going for the doctor. We're going for the big money. I looked at Sleeping Dogs on sale, but all I can get is the German cut version. Ah, that's a shame. How much does the German version cut? Is it just blood, or does it cut decent content? I love Odd People. Yeah, me too. Odd People keep the world revolving. Was tempted to go with Elliot, but this is going to sound awful. The hearts were higher with Harvey, so it was less effort. I know. I'm not proud of me either, but I got to that point in life in Stardew where I thought, I want to get married, and Harvey, it was going well with Harvey, and yeah, look, Elliot's a bit further down, and that was more effort, and feel free to hate me. Oh, hey, Fishy Rosewater. I've never married Harvey, but he seems like a nice... he seems pretty kind. Despite all the bits where I joke about how he takes all my money when I collapse in my mines. He does kind of mean well. I didn't look it up, but it's a matter of principle. Ah, fair enough, Rizzy. Oh, stop hitting people. We're not, okay, we definitely got... I thought we'd have to get to 10 hearts, but I just thought, you never know, 9 might do. So we've got the house upgrade. I think that was what the wiki told me. It was the house upgrade and pendant. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, 10 hearts. We'll get there. We're not far off. Oh, nice, Rizzy. Okay, we're at an annoying bit where there's a lot of waiting around for things. Soon, tons of stuff is going to happen because we're going to be able to get married. The dinosaur will be hatched. What else are we waiting? Well, the wine will be finished and it might be the right level, and the ancient fruit will grow, and we'll all be getting there. But at the moment, we're in a bit of a holding pattern, which is a little bit annoying. I suppose it's like life. Sometimes in life, not a lot happens, and then everything happens. Hopefully good stuff. But how are you doing, Whit? How's everything going for you? Oh, I thought Mario was good. Oh, sorry, Mario. I managed to totally walk past you. Please don't take it personally. Happy birthday! What's this? A birthday gift? It's great! Thanks for remembering me. We did just walk past her, but other than that, yeah, we remembered her. Penny and I have been doing a seasonal book club. It's just for 2 of us, but it's still fun to discuss what we're reading. Should we go give stuff to other people? Let's give her a shell. Thanks, this is really nice. The rain doesn't stop me from getting a job done. Although, soggy wood isn't a joy to work with. Yeah, I don't think anyone likes soggy wood. Let's go see Demetrius. Hanging in there as much as I can. That's good. I hope things pick up soon. Has it cooled off anything? It has. It is down to 22 centigrade in this room, which is lovely. But, hey, Demetrius likes the diamond. But it's coming back. Next week is returning. Not quite as bad as it was, but it's getting up in kind of high 20s, like 28, 29 centigrade. Hoping it doesn't get to the low 30s. And the news keeps saying another heat wave's going to come. I think it's the end of July. I'm enjoying the cool. Glad you get a bit of relief. Yeah, it's a really weird one because I know, technically it's summer. That's what happens in summer. But in the UK, that is not what happens in summer. In summer, our summer is like 1, maybe 2 weeks of good weather that's kind of mid-20 centigrade. Then it goes away, and that was our summer. And we're all fine with that, because we all know what to expect from that. The idea of a summer that actually lasts for weeks on end, that's kind of weird. Especially when it starts, we don't want to get back to 40 centigrade. That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice in any way. But on the other hand, unusually, it's not going to rain here for like, I think it's 10 or 11 days. And that's not normal. It rains a lot here. So I think we're going to end up with some drought. But I'll take it. Also at the moment I'm able to walk a bit better. Not quite at, not at full speed or quite as easily as before. But I'm rebuilding the walking. I feel really bad. We got Spoofy the horse and now I just spend half my life forgetting to use Spoofy the horse. Okay, we got a whole bunch of full hearts. Harvey, we're not far off. We will get there. Is there anyone that kind of hates us? Oh yeah, quite a lot of people. Okay, well, I wish I hadn't looked. I'm gonna keep we're gonna keep some nice things to give to people. And we'll probably get an early night. Yeah, we got 4 days of more wine. Dino egg is going to be ages. Okay. Might go see Leo on my island at some point. Money is definitely not a problem anymore. We just keep making money. Okay, very uneventful day, but we should stay home. Okay, chat, I'm going to take a quick little break to get some more water, because my throat's a little bit dry for some reason. I'm going to have a quick snack. I'm going to stick words on stream on to entertain you all, and then I will be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. So, see you all in a little while. Let's get words on stream on, and I will be right back. Make sure you get yourself a snack too, or a drink. Look after yourself. Welcome back, everyone. Good job. You all did very well, my friend. I was stuck trying to work out what the four-letter word was that went above fuel. I never got there. Because it must... I just got lost. And then I got overly fixated on trying to figure out that one word and never figured out any of the others. Okay, wine's got 3 days. We need it to be gold, if I remember. Certainly silver, but I have a feeling it needs to be gold. Maybe what I should do, actually, is make a number of kegs. So that I kind of beat the odds. Has the H and fruit game? 3 days, that's okay. Might do a mine trip today after we've been nice to Harvey. Just starting to feel a bit manipulative, but here we are. Hey, how are you doing, Hosin? You want to stay indoors? That's okay. You don't have to go out with the others. I had to jump through some hoops with VPN, but I gotta buy Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition from GOG for €3. Yay, that's good. It's a good game. I really enjoyed it. Might replay it at some point. Okay. Let's check the silo. We'll do a bit of scything. 72. Okay. Oh, the luau. Forgot about the luau. What are we going to offer them? What can we pour in there? I wonder what happened. Can we throw a duck feather in there? Probably not, but we could see. We won't put a void egg in. That's going to poison everyone. Pineapple might be a good bet. Yeah, we get options. We'll sell that battery. We keep having batteries, so we might as well. Did any of you have a nice snack on my break? I had a nice protein bar. Peanut butter and jam, or jelly, depending on what you want to call it. Yeah, I thought you were going to be a bit low, aren't you? Okay. Let's go track down our beloved. In a non-creepy way. Gonna be all that way, right? Yeah. Or is it the main beach? Something in me is making me think it's this way. No, not what. Suppose, see where everyone's gathered, which is nowhere. Well, while we're here, let's buy a hat. Oh, we gotta buy mouse ears. Right, mouse ears time. For some reason, I always forget the location of a lure. I suppose it might just be on a regular beach. We've done it before, so it's not that essential. I just quite like to see Harvey. For the obvious. Okay, it was the main beach. I forgot. Harvey! Pant, pant, pant! Ugh, I can't wait for a bowl of piping hot soup. Alex, do you think if I went in the water, other people would follow? I don't want to be a solo swimmer. Mouse ears. Disney exists in Stardew? Confirm. I think it does. Sim will be so happy. He would love to know that Disney is in Stardew. Don't block the sun. I mean, just the right spot to avoid getting any tan lines. I really do not like Haley. Hey, Elliot. You could have been my beloved, but I was impatient. Yeah, the luau. All the hustle and bustle of town brought to my very doorstep. Feels like a hint of sarcasm there, but okay. Hey, Marlon. Man of few words. Jody, I've heard the summer season gets very busy for farmers. Make sure you don't overwork yourself. Hey, Kent. Sniff. Smells are powerful for bringing back memories. Let's talk to him again. That can be good or bad. Yeah. Hey, kid. Why can't I go play by the tide pools? Can you smell that? It's a signal that the roast is almost ready. Linus is quite food-focused. I'll never turn down free food. Talking of food-focused. All in my hips. Oh, Emily, you were trying so hard. Why do humans enjoy dancing? Perhaps it's an instinctual mechanism, so that we will inadvertently convey our genetic quality to potential mates. Might also just be fun. Demetrius, it's because it's fun. Yeah, there we go. Isn't it wonderful to see our community come together like this? I try my best to treasure these moments. Oh yeah, I'm going to need more of it. Oh, Pam's found my punch. Sam, next year I gotta remember to bring my electric guitar. Imagine a solo at this part of a song. My dad's obsessed with the governor's visit. Everything has to be perfect. Hey look, there's the wizard just chilling on a rock. Okay. Let's see how Clint's doing. This festival always had... Oh, he's happy. He's got the best food. Yeah, Demetrius needs to think a little bit less. Oh, starfruit. I think if we chuck the starfruit in here, it goes well. You bring an ingredient for the potluck. Just climb the stairs and toss it right. Okay. I think starfruit is the way. Let's see. The governor is our distinguished guest today. I expect all of you to be on your best behaviour. For those who brought something for the potluck, contribute your... Yeah, I did that. Let's go. Let's see what happens. We did well once before, I think. Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm pleased to announce that the potluck ceremony has begun. I have high hopes that you all contributed high-quality ingredients. We want to leave the governor with a good impression now. I did my best. Well, Governor, would you indulge us with an honorary first tasting? I would be delighted. I've been eyeing the soup all afternoon. Chat, you're eyeing the soup right now. It looks murky, doesn't it? It doesn't look the right colour for good soup, and it looks like items have just been chucked in there without any kind of planning. I'm not a huge soup fan. I don't like soup, but that looks like sussy soup to me. Governor? I think he's happy. That's a very pleasant soup. The produce from this valley never disappoints. Oh, okay. We did good. Tasty. You all did very well today. Okay, the starfruit swung it. Sometimes the sussiest soups taste the yummiest. I love that just somehow feels like a kind of like an inspiration, you know, a way to live. Sometimes the sussiest soups are the tastiest. Don't underestimate a sussy soup. Who else wants some sussy soup? They're diving in. Hopefully not literally. The luau was a success. Good thing I brought something tasty for the soup. Time to head home. We did good. Everyone liked the soup. I've got mouse ears. What more do I need in life? We didn't get to see Harvey, actually. Can we still go see Harvey? Is it too late? Has he gone to bed? If I'm marrying him at some point, yeah, he's back in the clinic. I should probably know, really, shouldn't I? You'd think I'd be able to see him after hours. But no. Oh, it's going to be a thunderstorm tomorrow, so the weather should be poor. I don't think we'll have done enough to get those 10 hearts. I have this crazy new idea I want to involve you in. It's called clothing therapy. Please come to the mayor's house today to see what it's all about. Okay. This recipe of mine won first place in a cooking competition. I hope you like it. Thanks for being a friend. We got a recipe for ice cream. That's quite exciting. Okay, we'll do our chores. We'll go see Harvey. I'm not saying Harvey is a chore, but also he is on my list of things that need doing each day. You know what the worst part is? We're going to marry him and then I'm just going to forget he exists. And that doesn't sound so good. Every once in a while there's a tiny bit of me that thinks, I wonder if I got a bit more focused. I wonder what a 100% Stardew achievement run would be like. Probably quite a lot. So, who is hanging around by themselves today? Oh, Egg of One Cock. They need some alone time. Oops, you guys need petting too. Not bad. Okay, let's make some cheese and mayo. Sell a few bits because we can't give everything away. We'll save the good stuff. Harvey, I am coming for you. Every time when I go sprinting, I want to press the spacebar to jump. Can't do it. Yeah, I was thinking if there's anything available there yet, but not yet. Don't you judge me, Pam. Out of everyone in this place, Pam should not get to judge me. Let me go and big. I don't think we can give him a gift today. No, it hasn't reset. Okay, we'll just talk to him. As a doctor, you can only do so much to help your patients. I got such a good workout during aerobics class. I think I can treat myself to some pasta primavera tonight. Harvey needs to loosen up a little bit. I hope once we live together, I can kind of encourage him. Okay, we're getting there. Encourage him to, you know, live a little. Enjoy his life a little bit more. Although I do immediately fancy a pasta primavera. Can't even remember what pasta primavera is, but it's pasta, so it has to be good. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, big gathering. Welcome to clothing therapy. You're probably wondering, what is clothing therapy? I'll try to explain. So many of us are struggling with personal issues, things holding us back from living how we want. It's important to me that everyone has a free and happy life, so I came up with a new kind of therapy to help people achieve that. It's based on the amazing power of self-expression. Self-expression is a wonderful healing tool. Did you know that? Behind this curtain, you'll find racks and racks of clothes. There's endless options to choose from. Your job is simple. Find the outfit that truly speaks to you and put it on. Okay. That's also my logic. It's pasta, so it must be good. Yeah, there's no bad pasta. Feel confident in yourself and your choice. You all have a unique style to share with the world, even Clint. Shane, you're up first. Oh, Shane's scared. Which is valid. Go on, Shane, you got this. Ah, Hallie, you're just in time. Just observe and keep an open mind, okay? I don't know if I keep that open mind. Oh, that's quite an outfit, Shane. don't know if that suits him. Shane, it's a new side of you we've never known about. That's great. Now go outside with confidence and show the world. Sure. Okay. Okay, everyone gets a turn. I've already got mouse ears. Oh no. Oh, poor Clint just going, oh no. I've got mouse ears. I don't really want to get involved. Ooh, very different look. Beautiful. Let's see what Demetrius thinks. Demetrius will probably talk about it in a very logical fashion. Lewis? What's going to happen to Lewis? Not bad. Oh, Lewis looks wizard-esque. Looking sharp. Abigail? Me next. Are they actually going to do Clint? I want to see what happens with Clint. Oh, Abigail is in a suit of armour. Yeah, okay. It's sweaty in here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Clint, you're up. Go on, Clint, be bold. Me? Okay, Emily, I'll do it. What is Clint gonna look like? I'm intrigued. Short? Pink short? Okay. Oh, and a beret. Aw, cute. Sigh. Oh, Clint. I don't think Clint looks comfortable. He's trying his best. Well done him for giving it a go. Well, that went very well. I just hope this experience helps everyone break out their shells a bit. Not me. I got Mickey Mouse ears. Leave me alone. Hallie? I couldn't do it. I don't want to break out my shell. Oh, Clint. I don't think that suits Clint. Oh, I guess I'm interrupting something here, aren't I? I understand. I'll leave now. Congrats, Hallie. Oh, Clint. Oh, good. I didn't have to go through that machine. Alright, chat. It did yawn. I wonder if it's anyone's birthday today. I better check the calendar by Pierre's shop. Or you could have a mod. Lewis, you wouldn't need to. Okay. You could go see the travelling merchant. Is she gonna notice? Nope, she didn't. Cool. I'm hoping the gift giving resets tomorrow. Because we're not far off that 10 heart, and then we might be able to get married. Hey, Slugnatius, how are you doing? Have a look. Nothing I want there. What would you like? I keep forgetting to focus on you, little raccoon. Smoked red mullet and a periwinkle. Okay. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm okay. Thank you. Waiting to hear news about hopefully my car finally getting repaired this time. A little bit low energy. I was doing well, but I'm getting a little bit low energy now. I thought I had a break a little while ago and I thought that might help. No. Just in a word, no. It has not. But I'm good in myself. My ankle is slowly healing. I'm able to walk a bit more. So that's quite good. That feels promising. It's going in the right direction. I'm still walking with a limp. But it's a less painful limp. Good luck on the car idea. Thank you. I think, to be kind of blunt, there's going to be some kind of resolution today. I'm just hoping it's a resolution that ends in I get my car back and it's all fine. But I think potentially, if not, there might be the other kind of resolution that gets very expensive. Yeah, I'll hopefully find out in the next hour or two. So we shall see. I think I'm going to go ahead to the mines. I might as well. I haven't been to the mines today. So we'll drop a couple of bits off. We should probably make another chest. Not gonna, but we should. Yeah. Oh, we could make some bombs, actually. Enough duct tape, and I'm sure the car will be running in no time. I literally have duct tape on my car. I wish duct tape fixed my car. That'll be so much cheaper. Iron ore and coal, copper ore, or the fancy stuff. The fancy stuff. But yes, I've definitely had cars in the past, but duct tape has helped a ton. Drop that off. We only have one solar. I'm just going to move that because I'm worried I'm going to plant a bomb and then, well, to be honest, end up save scumming. I don't think we have any other solar essences. So weirdly, we need to go down the mine so we can collect stuff to build better bombs to go down the mines. We can do that. I'm touring a co-working space today. Ooh, I hope it's a nice co-working space. Not that you need a more reliable mode of transport. Nah, it's a complicated story of just a lot of bad luck with a car that's not particularly old. And it's quite low mileage for its age. It's just a combination of a lot of things that have made it harder to narrow down the problem and get it fixed, really. And also, it's kind of dragged on because in the case of both garages, they both kept being very busy. So it's often had to go in 1 week and then say it will go in on a Monday. And then they'll spend the day looking at it and they'll go, yeah, we can try this, but we can't do it until Friday or the following Monday. And it's made everything go on a bit. Bum car and bum ankle at the same... Yeah, that's been a rough combination. It's been very restrictive. Because ordinarily, I would do a lot of walking to shops and things because I can. But as it stands appropriately, yes, it's been a bit limited. We've kind of... Getting groceries is the hard bit. We've either had them delivered or we've kind of limped the car. Because I can't limp. I mean, I can limp, but yeah, what I mean. So, it's been a rough combination. Just one or the other would have been plenty, but both has been rough. But ankle's getting better, so I can walk to the local shop now. Not the best shops, but I can walk to some of the shops. And hopefully later today the car will be sorted. Otherwise, some big decisions are probably going to be made, and yeah. But at least I can walk. That's the key thing. Way back. There we go. But their current theory of how to fix it is every time I've been given an idea, I've Googled like a lunatic, and this current one seems reasonably promising. And kind of follows a nice train of thought that has been consistent throughout. So, fingers crossed. Not toes crossed, because you might have a bad ankle like me, and the toes don't want crossing. Which will put the bomb, this kind of area. It's our only bomb. We're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. We're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, there we go. Hey, go away. Trying to mine you, not kill you. Thank you. Let's go crab cakes. Last time we were in the mines, we found a whole floor full of dinosaurs, and it was a massacre. A useful massacre for us, not so useful for the dinosaurs. We haven't happened to pick up the resources we need to make a bomb, have we? That happens once in a while. We have. Perfect. Oh, there's a ladder there. But we could do some mining. Wait, I got mouse ears. You can't touch me. Don't ask me why the mouse ears keep you safe, but they do. Gonna be 38 degrees here today. I hope a co-working space is well air conditioned. Oh, that's too hot. That is brutal level of hot. I'm sorry, that's... Oh, no. Yeah, I really hope it's got aircon. I mean, a co-working space should, shouldn't it? Just because, yeah, that's how you're going to be productive. Nobody's productive without aircon in that heat. All done. We're just kind of killing time here, really. It was 28 degrees in my house. Oh, that's rough. When we had the heat wave in this part of the UK last week, my bedroom kept being 32.5 centigrade. I didn't sleep. I ended up trying to sleep on the couch in the living room because it was so hot. I mean, it was still about 28 in the living room, but at least it was slightly better. Because, yeah, it... Got a house that is built to keep the heat in, which is great in winter. And then the heat wave comes. Getcha. Come on. I get hives when I sleep in heaps. It's been fun to wake up with those. But oh, that's horrible. Yeah. That's 90 Fahrenheit. Heck with that. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a whole different level of heat. The UK is not built for it because all our houses are built for insulation. And it's just not made for a hot day. Because to sound old, when I was a kid, the hottest summers would be kind of 25 centigrade. So I'm not quite sure what that is in Fahrenheit. Probably somewhere in the 70s, I think. And that was about as hot as it'd get. And it'd get hot for maybe a week or 2 weeks. And then it'd cool down to low 20s. And that will be our summer. And that will be fine. Because our houses were built for it. And we could still kind of function as a society. Nothing about our infrastructure is built for heat. I mean, for instance, it means stuff like the trains get cancelled. Everything gets cancelled because the trains have problems with the lines melting and stuff because they're not built for the heat. Or just engines breaking down because, again, the trains aren't built for the heat. Which I guess in the future we're going to have to learn to adapt to. Ooh. chicken outfit. But we haven't got there yet. And in predictable fashion, nobody's kind of willing to invest money. That's why all the schools shut. Because they don't have any aircon, so kids suffered. I'll be 77. Yeah, 77. That sounds about right. That's nice. I am fine with mid-20s, mid-70s. Yep, that is very... That's my kind of weather for the summer. But when it goes over that, just stuff starts to break. Like when I was in Virginia and a blizzard would come, it'd shut everything down since they didn't get them often. Yeah, because why would you build the infrastructure for something that hardly ever happens? Although obviously in our case, climate change means it's going to happen more, but you've got to change so much to catch up. Nothing's built for the heat in this damn country. No. Because it's new to us. My house is large bay window faces the sun in the afternoon and my attic doesn't vent the heat well enough, so by the early to mid-afternoon... Oh, that's a rough combo. We also have a problem in the UK that a few too many people get, well, the sun's out, you shouldn't complain, and you're there going, if it's getting to nearly 40 centigrade, which it did for one day... That's not... You don't do stuff on that day. You hide from that. You just survive the day in whatever way you need to do. You know, it's not a day to sunbathe or anything. But again, as a country, we're used to it being a lot cooler. So a lot of people don't know what to do with it. And then you end up with kind of a strain on the health service because more people get heat stroke and worse in some cases. We just need to learn to adapt. Which I think we probably will, but I think it's going to take a while. Because there are still people that, you know, it gets up to... What was 40 centigrade? I think it was kind of 105 or something Fahrenheit. And I still knew people last week that were going, oh, we shouldn't complain, it's good to have a bit of sun. And you think, I know Australians that when it gets to that weather, they just don't do it. Yeah, they're going, yeah, we don't go to the beach in that weather, we stay in. Ooh, we got dark boots. What dark boots? Made from thick black leather, +4 defense, +2 immunity. Oh, we already have better ones in the space boots. Oh well, they look cool. 104 Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's not doing weather. That's hibernating weather. Although it is a funny one, because I live in a country also that it tends to rain here quite a lot. Not this year. It's hardly rained the last month or so. But then the funny thing I always find is you have so many people who, like me, have lived here all their life. And then they'll go, oh, I'm not going out in the rain. Oh no. And I kind of have the slightly cynical view of, I tend to think, if I don't do something in the rain, I'm only going to get to do something very rarely throughout the year on account of the rain. And that also seems weird to me, where I'm just thinking, oh, that's alright, it's a bit of rain, wear a raincoat. But that's my old woman ramble. Oh, we should probably head back, shouldn't we? Yeah. Okay, let's head home. Go way back. If I didn't go out in the rain during my vacation to London, I wouldn't have done much. Exactly, that's, yeah. That's always my thing. If you wait for the optimal weather, it's probably not going to happen. Having said that, when I say the optimal weather, I don't mean if it is over 100 Fahrenheit. That's not the optimal weather. That's dangerous. I'm not going to go out when it's dangerous, but yeah. It's all a strange perspective. I like it at the moment because it's nice and comfy. I like it when my sun is out. But as long as it doesn't get too hot. Okay, we can sell that bit. We can sell a few bits. Ooh, life elixir. Did not notice we grabbed that. Ooh, not the copper one. Actually, we're going to give everyone diamonds tomorrow. We were successful in the mines. They can all be rewarded. Actually, we should probably clear our pockets a little bit more. I think we are now at the point where we need another chest. Yeah, we just need 250 stone. We have more than enough stone. Yeah. Oh, okay, we can't save that down. Okay. Oh, look at that storage space. Look at the potential. We can fill it with a whole bunch of crap that I completely forget about. Some point I will tidy up my chests. It's not today. That's the problem, it's never today. Really hope this co-working space works out today. I need to get out of the house a day a week with my kids home for... Yeah, it's healthy to have that kind of divide. And have that little bit of respite and kind of a breather from it all. Yeah, in my case, sometimes when work's been quite full on, I've worked in, say, coffee shops or whatever, but I know that doesn't work for everyone. Because also coffee shops are really distracting. You end up doing other, you end up people watching. Or at least I ended up people watching a lot. Alex's birthday, okay. He can have a diamond. Okay, chore time and Harvey time. We'll go see Alex for his birthday. We got a ton of honey. Ancient fruit is nearly there. Sadly, that's 2 of 5 we need. But at least it's going in the right direction. Go collect some honey. People might like honey if we give it to them too. I suspect in life, if you have a choice of honey or a diamond, you're going to go diamond, aren't you? I'm in a hard position being a federal employee. I have to be behind a locked door where people can't see my work on my computer. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's sensible. 4 days to a dinosaur. That's going to be exciting. I looked into a place last year, but it was $1,000 a month for the office with a lock. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot. I mean, it's very much, what price do you put on sanity? And it turns out $1,000 a month. Yeah, go see Harvey. Which is stupid because all of the paperwork I do is public. Oh, yeah. Place today is queer, trans owned, and tries to keep rates low. Plus, they'll let me rent for just 1 week a week for 6 months. Oh, that sounds promising. That sounds like a good attitude. Ooh, wrong. We need milk. Also means that you know the money's going to a good place, right? Not somebody you go, oh no, their morals are hideous. In chat, my ad manager has just magically vanished off the dashboard. Is it back? There we go. 1 day a week. Ah, yeah, 1 day a week rather than... That sounds good. Ooh, that thunder's alarming. Diamonds for all. Maybe we'll keep the duck feathers and give them to somebody too. I mean, honey's good, but it's no diamond, is it? If it's still too expensive, I'll just print out a bunch of paperwork and use their open space. Work doesn't need to know. Yeah, that could be a good compromise. Hey, Pam. Bye, Pam. Hello, my beloved. I'm hoping I can give you a gift today. I can't remember which day it resets. It could have... Ah, no, he's still going. Okay, well, I'm just going to talk to you. No diamond for you yet. Hi, Hallie. Read anything interesting in my library lately? Hey, Offenstick, how are you doing? I am not melting. The heat wave is currently on a hiatus at the moment. I think it comes back next week. But it's doing okay today. I'm enjoying it. It's only kind of low 20s centigrade, so I can handle that. How are you doing? Well, I'll see you around then. Oh, Harvey, we are girlfriend and boyfriend at this point. Be less awkward. Once I can, I'm going to give you a diamond, because I want to get that 10 hearts up, and then we can marry. I'm not suggesting that marriage is a transactional thing right now. Kind of is. Okay, nothing's there. Where is Alex? Might be at home. Yeah, this is starting to feel like when you're in The Sims and you just stand in front of somebody and flirt with them all day, and then they go, hey, do you want to get married? And they just do. I look cool at them. Yeah. Divorce is the transactional. Harsh, but fair. You can't get divorced in this game, can you? I hope not. Remember my birthday? I'm impressed. Thanks. I smell a barbecue. Damn, I could go for a burger. Let's give Evelyn a diamond too. She is a saint. This is absolutely marvellous. So much paper. Ooh, I bet. Let's see if AC is restocking that week. It's better here too currently. Ask my landlord whether I can install a 600-watt solar array on my terrace to at least halfway justify getting an AC. You never know. I mean, you made an old lady very happy. It's all an investment, isn't it? It's only... I remember kind of jokingly saying in a stream last week, this is probably the coolest summer of our life now. Yeah, for the rest of our lives. And you think, I love to speedrun a Sims relationship in 2 sim days. Oh, it's so good. It is so... You get so focused. George, would you like a diamond? Thanks. I think he's happy. It's awful cold, isn't it? What a rotten day. Oh! I didn't mean to hit the disabled man with a hammer. It's fine. He's fine. You can't divorce? Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit George with a hammer. I feel bad. You can divorce for 50k. Wow. Imagine how much would you have to hate somebody to bother doing that in Stardew? The friendship level will return to 0 hearts. Under the name, it will state X. Whoa. That feels harsh. I get really good prices and solar arrays for my work, so definitely worth it. Should pay out after max 2 to 3 years. That's okay, yeah, that is worth it. And yeah. I know when I looked it up here, it would cost me about 10,000. I don't know how many years it would take to pay off. Yeah, to balance out. Hallie's got... I didn't mean to hit George. George is lovely. I just pressed the wrong button. Let's see how Alex is doing. It's his birthday and I gave him a diamond. I also hit his father. That's a good boy, Dusty. You might be the... Oh, you might be the only one around here who understands me. Oh, Alex. No one else has seen the kind of stuff you and I have. Oh, Alex. Oh no, now I'm coming out to be all sympathetic and I've got mouse ears on. Allie, did you overhear me talking? I'm going to say I heard everything, because I'm hoping he'll open up if he knows I heard everything. Codependency tingles. Alex, I love you. And another feeling slugnacious. I know. I instantly want to fix him. I don't really like to talk about it, but I guess I'll explain. Oh no. Have you ever wondered why I live with my grandparents? Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. Grandparents, not parents. But again, I still hit a loved one of his with a hammer on his birthday. You see, my father wasn't a good guy. He ruined everything for me and my mom. Oh. Half the time he was gone, the other half, he'd drink all night and tell me I'm worthless, that I'd never amount to anything. I need to fix Alex. Is Alex single? Because this might change everything. This feels like my type. Broken. Bad father. I think he resented me for being young. Bitter because he'd wasted his youth doing nothing and had gotten nowhere in life. Well, that's my take on it anyway. Who knows what was going on in his mind? I'm guessing alcohol. One day he left, oh no, and soon after that Mom got sick and passed away. I had no choice but to move in with my grandparents. Oh, Alex. Anyway, here's Dusty the dog and happy birthday. Have another diamond. Let's give him another diamond. You seem like someone I can trust. That's why I'm telling you this, Hallie. I don't want any sympathy. Do you want another diamond? I have diamonds, Alex. If there's one good thing about my past, it's that it made me strong. I'm so glad I lied to him about the football career. Now let me show you what Dusty will do for a barbecued steak. Okay. Oh, that dog's crazy. Look at him slobbering. I think he might like steak as much as I do. So, that's... I'm not looking up if Alex is single. I think he's too young, surely. He seems like he's too young. He is single. No, we'll stick with Harvey. That's the sensible option. Yeah. Alex definitely needs a hug. Alex, please marry me. Slugnacious is the same problem as me, where it's just... Oh, he's broken. Let's help him. No, I'm going to stick with Harvey. Harvey is the sensible option. Harvey is stable. Alex is troubled. Alex needs to go live his life and then figure it all out and then come back a new man. Alex and Hayley are surprising in their growth. Oh, maybe I should get to know Hayley then. Because I don't like Hayley. But let's go give her a diamond. Let's start figuring out learning more about Hayley. Can't remember which house it is. Oh, another cutscene. Use this one. Marry Harvey and then divorce him when Alex is older and wiser. Slugnacious has got me figured out. Great, everyone has their stone. Now close your eyes and take slow deep breaths. Focus on your lungs. Visualize the pure energy flowing into your body with every breath. And when you exhale, feel all the tension and negative energy flowing out, leaving you more and more relaxed with every breath. Now open your heart to the vibrational frequency of your stone. Do you feel anything? Nope. Oh. I do. Oh, good. Relaxed. Oh, Hayley's fallen asleep. Valid. No worries, Becky. It's good to have you here. And yeah, I'm going to find out more about Hayley. We'll be wrapping up soon anyway, so you won't miss too much. But hey, and I hope you have a good long weekend when you get there. Everyone has their stone. Where's Clint? He'd love this. He would. Looks like the gemstones were put to good use. I feel good. I helped. Okay, let's start with Haley. Let's give her a diamond. Everyone loves diamonds. Gasp for me? Thank you. I think that might be the nicest thing she's ever said to me. Did you see last night's episode of Tears? I can't believe Kyle and Amy broke up. Okay, well, we've started. Don't overwork yourself or you might end up in Harvey's clinic. Might end up somewhere else with Harvey, if you know what I mean. Have a feather. Thanks. We hit and run, chat. Diamonds are an NPC's best friend. They really are. Everyone loves them. Abigail would love to chomp on one, but we're not focusing on Abigail right now. In fact, we've kind of done what we need to do for today, so give them the time, and I'm hoping the car garage phones me soon. Because in the past, they've phoned me this kind of time. So we are going to end the day in Stardew, and we're going to wrap things up for one day. And then tomorrow, we are going to play some more Portal 2. We're going to start a little bit later tomorrow because I had an unexpected hospital appointment. Luckily a phone one, so I don't have to go anywhere. But it's at 9:40 AM. And I'm meant to be streaming at 10 AM. I think it's going to be cutting it a little bit fine. So we'll be starting a little bit later. But yeah, we shall end there. We're on to a lot of good stuff here. We're waiting for the dinosaur to hatch. We're getting there with ancient fruit. We're getting there with wooing Harvey. I think next time around we're going to be getting married. We just need to give him a couple of more gifts and then we're in. Nice steady progress. Shame we didn't get married today, but good things come to those who wait, or something like that. But thank you all. Yeah, I'm going to wrap things up and then hopefully the garage phones soon. And more importantly, hopefully it's good news. If not, you'll probably see me rant about it on Discord. Or potentially go, would anyone like to crowdfund a car? Obviously I won't say that, but I'm just saying. Portal, just don't be sad if a cake isn't as promised. Yeah. So tomorrow we'll go back to Portal 2. I liked what I saw at Portal 2 last week. We got stuck, so I'm looking forward to being stuck again. Thank you all for being here. Make a Throne account and put Colin. If only it was that easy. But yeah, thank you. We have a few thank yous for resubs. Thank you, Ozzy and Miss Rachie, for resubbing. It continues to baffle me that people are willing to subscribe, and certainly for long distances of time. You know, people are subscribing for like the past year, which is wild. Thank you all. I'll be back tomorrow. Saturday, I think Saturday will actually be more Stardew. I wanna get married in game, not necessarily in life right this second. Yeah, so I think probably more Stardew, but I'll have a think in case we go to someone else. But tomorrow is definitely Portal 2. If you're not already part of the Discord, please feel free to join. There's cute pictures of pets. There's a schedule. There's just kind of random rambling, all kinds of things. No worries, Miss Reggie. And thank you all. You all make this a chill place. It's not just down to me. It's down to all you guys. Thank you, Slugnatius, for the Gigantify. If I manage to make it to a shop today, I might buy some Jaffa Cakes. We talked a lot about Jaffa Cakes, and I think I might have to do that for myself. That's going to depend on my car. Way too much of my life depends on my car at the moment. But hopefully, let's get some raid messages up, and then we'll find somewhere to raid over to. First one is for subscribers. Second one is for followers. I'm not actually starving right this second, because I had a nice little snack. But old timers will know. Awful lot of my streams ended in I'm hungry. We're ending the stream. But I've got a little bit better at not, looking after myself. There you go. The bot came up with the Discord anyway. Who shall we head over to? As always, we try and keep it varied. Raid over to people we haven't raided in a hot minute. That kind of stuff. Who have we not raided for a little bit? my phone just pinged with somebody. I thought, have we raided them recently? I think, to carry on the chill vibes, see options. Let's head over to, I say that. Oh, we haven't, okay. Let's head over to Miss Adams. Vix is a really nice person. She's just started her stream. She's gonna clear, I don't think she's gonna clear her whole Steam backlog today, but she's given it a shot. And yeah, she's really chill vibes. She's just started. She's very, very cozy, does a lot of simulation stuff, a lot of survival things. And yeah, she is just a very nice person. I met her at TwitchCon last year. So let's head over to her. And I will see you all tomorrow for some Portal 2. And everyone cross your fingers that, my car is sorted. Otherwise, the start of the stream tomorrow will probably be me ranting quite a lot. So, yeah, let's head over and see Vic, because she is lovely. Thank you all for being here, as always. Treat yourself to something nice today, whether that's food or even just a nap. Naps are important, so yes, go look after yourself and have a good one, and I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Take care.
You had a nightmare with it when you had to change from DLA.